Prince Ali's New Year's resolution is to use swords as a primary weapon. This is now a side weapon to me. Welcome back to Beyond Oasis. Previously, we found Ali's sister and we got the Sun Medallion that lets us regenerate more SP. And now we're in Silver Armlet's evil place for evil people, and we're beating up bad guys. It looks like you could get that chest, and in fact Shade could break it from here, but it's on a different part of the level altogether. We can't get the key that falls out of that. Not yet, anyway. Also, this jump is a lot longer than it looks. Make sure you do a running jump so you get squashed by an ogre. Okay, now, bear with me here. This is gonna sound crazy. We need bow. Yeah, I know. I didn't flip. We're gonna need bow. What was that supposed to do? I just walked right past your bomb. I'm Prince Ali! We could summon Shade and go get that chest, but I have a different idea for that. Instead, we need to break down that gate with bow. I don't even need mangoes. Alright, bow. Eat that gate. It's the only purpose you have in life. Hey, what did you do to my gate, you jerk? That's my impression of that guy. He just died. 2 minutes earlier, he said, "Man, I can't wait till 2 days from now, and I can retire from being a bad guy. Hey, what's that sound?" And then he died. This area is a pain in the butt. In fact, I don't want it just yet. I want whatever's in that chest. It might be important. It requires Shade to get. It probably is a Shade gem. And also, I could stop jumping funny whenever... Where'd you come from? Ah, it looks like it rose out of the ground. Did you see that? Perspective is weird here. Alright, I have a Shade Call. What does a Shade Call become when I summon him from it? Summon him from it, I said. A rank up! And also the best guy in the world, Shade. He's so fun to be with. Also that bomb guy, he's guarding stairs. It's what they like to do. And now he's on fire. That's also what he likes to do. Oh, now I regret coming back here. I don't want that. It's supposed to be a Shade gem. Ah, bow gem. Who needs bow gems, I ask you? It's not even worth the 5 SP bonus I get for picking up gems. Alright, back to the platforming room. This room is filled with platforming and those little split sparks that we found in the level 100 pit of hell. But since I'm going to have to do a lot of jumping here, I was actually trying to look up something about the plot of Beyond Oasis, because I heard their localizer, Tony Van, who did the American and European English translation, received a poorly translated version of the Japanese game, and he couldn't make sense of it. So he kind of just winged the story off of what he could get from it. He actually got it pretty spot on. What happens in this game happens in the Japanese game. The only difference is that Prince Ali is named Ruo, and a few other names changed. That lift isn't working. Where can I find a switch to make that lift work? Actually, it's over to our right. That ledge isn't just a ledge. It's a ledge to another room. I could have grabbed that, but I was talking about Tony Vaughn. If you're really that interested in the translated Japanese version of the game, someone did a better one, and it's like a translation hack for this game. It's not that important to the story in any way, though. They're a little bit more concise on where to go. They'll tell you to the east, the west, all that stuff. And they don't tell you right away that a Guido and a large cube are evil. That's about it. You're not missing a whole lot, I'll tell you that right now. We're still beating up people. But I did learn an important fact that I'll interject later as to why this game was called The Story of Thor in Everywhere But America. But we're gonna have to get out of this room and get there before I could reveal that to you. I'll leave it as a cliffhanger for now. I'll leave you on the edge of your seat as I slash sparks and fall into pits that my good buddy Shade will have to climb me out of. Alright. We can call Shade from right up here, but it's fun to beat up the ogre. I don't even think there's a special part. I landed on that area. That was mean. I don't like them anymore. I think there's an item that drops. I don't know. I might be doing this just for my OCD. Yeah, I'm just doing it for my OCD. There's no elixir there. You're crazy if you think there's an elixir that just popped up. And now this area! Someone really likes these tentacle balls. Someone really likes to make funky jumping. Look at that. These guys are going to get up in your grill. Don't let them. Do this instead. Hit them with your sword. And then get a little impatient because one's sneaking up behind you. Alright, time for some house cleaning. I can't jump unless my house is clean. Another OCD thing. I have to slash the light switch 6 times to make sure it's off. Alright, there we go. Nice and clean. Activate that switch to bomb your way through here. Look at that! Environment destruction. This game is full of fun stuff. And there's the key. Shade couldn't grab this. He would have saved me a lot of platforming. But no! He made me platform instead. Because he can't reach slightly downward when he reaches over stuff. Yeah, thanks a lot, Shade. And now I have to jump back through this platform maze. It's the only way back to this room. And also, everything's going to respawn! That's just great. This really is an evil lair for evil people. Luckily, those sparks, as I said before, they have invincibility frames of their own, and they'll pass through you. Alright, this does not look like a boss. When I see red doors, I'm supposed to get bosses. Actually, this place is a little mean to you. This floor is filled with lava, and expects you to shoot an arrow all the way up here and light this. Instead, I'm gonna get right in its face, because I have shade armor. Light, darn it! There we go. No! No daggers ever. In fact, Shade's getting baked. Just jump. Shade will be able to take enough damage that you don't get knocked over when you land. It's a good thing I brought garlic along. Alright. Flame turrets, you know the drill. Duck under them when you see their shadow over you. No, don't want it. That calls Bo. Bo is dumb. What does Bo summon, anyway, when he's summoned from it? An elixir! Gee, thanks, Bo. That's great. Oh, wait, I already checked that before. I wasted a shade. Darn it. I wonder if there's a shade summon area in this room. How will I ever get my spirits now? I wonder. And look, a death sword. Might as well use it up. I got an unlimited sword now. We're gonna have to do something, though. Ah! It's going to be one of these puzzles, isn't it? Can you remember what spirits you got in which order? We got Ditto, then Ifrit, then Shade, and Useless. Thanks, Useless. I don't know why Silver Armlet put this kind of puzzle in. Is he stalking me? Maybe he just wants to make sure that I don't have ADD. Okay, it's time to fight with Silver Armlet, right? You don't look like Silver Armlet. What are you? What kind of mess have I gotten myself into now? I'm stuck in the Negaverse. I can't use the armless power here. I can't even use shade armor. I'm gonna have to fight whatever this is. The weak point might seem to be the eyes, and most of his attacks involve trying to hit you with a gravity well or drop meteors on you. But the real way to fight this giant face of Agito is you use a light ball on his eyes, and then you hit the middle eye with a sword or a bow, whatever you think is safer. I like to use the sword because it's a little bit more powerful, and I like to get in his face. In his non-face, since this is the non-entity. I'm hitting him with my not-sword. No, wait, what would it be called? It'll be a not-dagger. Yeah, this is my not-dagger. And when he's low on health, he'll start trying to eye laser you. This guy reminds me a lot of the Judge from Poacher. He has the eye thing going on, he comes out of nowhere in some weird freaky Negaverse, and I can imagine him saying, "Prince Ali Meza, I saw a wizard took all your treasure." Your crime is committing not archaeology. Unlike the judge, though, this guy is really easy to fight. The only issue is getting hit by meteors, because you have nowhere to hide from them. And that gravity well. I don't know if it hurts you if you touch it. I think it's just to mess you up. He's like, going, ah, he's beating me. Mess up, mess up. Ah, you're too good at this, Ollie. Now I'm stuck in a Niggerverse forever, and I got supernova'd. Where am I now? Ah! Ah! This place is a jerk! This entire dimension's a jerk! Where am I? That is not where I am. You lied to me, map. I can't trust map here now. We are actually in the Shadowlands. If you know a little bit about Japanese, I've learned this, and I'm going to reveal it to you now, that, the story of Thor was supposed to mean the story of Toa. Yeah, I don't know where they got Thor from, but Toa means Spirit Land or Shadowland. So it's all the story of the Shadowlands, the battlefield between the two wizards. And we're stuck in it now. Obviously, we're gonna have to fight our way to Agito. We just defeated his anti-face. Now we're gonna have to defeat his real face. It might seem this room has absolutely no purpose, but kill all the puddles and the little things, and you get absolutely nothing. Even those gargoyles have to die. That one right there. Ah, there we go. They have to leave in a huff. And that gets you a golden key for the doors. This is a pretty long dungeon too, and we're going to have to stop in the middle of it. But not quite yet. Let's do a few of the puzzles here. This is where this game starts getting puzzly at us, because it wants to be Legend of Zelda so bad. I'm nowhere near the rank I was when I last played this. Am I good, or am I just not getting enough rank up drops? But remember those bomb things? Those bomb puzzles? Yeah, we're gonna have to do another one of them here. We hit the switch to turn off this. Go up here. That guy drops bombs always, so you can hit that switch. And that will, I believe that does something. I don't know. Hitting switches is fun. Oh, right, the switch will open this door right here. But this is very important. Turn the switch back on, because it controls a few geysers hidden in here. Right here. If you don't hit the switch, these geysers are on full blast. There's nothing good up here, though. But it's very important that you do so, because we're going to have to hit another switch over here. That closes that door, but it leads us somewhere else now. We could go back inside, and now we should be somewhere else, I believe. Ah, yes. Yes, this switch down here. This was filled with water initially. Now it's drained of water and filled with fish. Dead fish. Mmm, raw fish. That switch will give us another chest. The red key. We could get out of here already. Ah, I said that in the Forest Temple, and guess what? We had 3 of them. No, this dungeon's a lot longer than it looks. Also, we're gonna need water. We're gonna need water somewhere, because right over here... Hey, look, there's fire. And also, I think I saw one of those shade suckers again. You just summon Ditto from the puddles. The game was like, hey, you remember puddles, right? Alright, I hit A. You're supposed to shoot a ball at that. Thank you. And here comes the shade sucker. He wants Ditto. No. No thank you. I got an Omega Sword, buddy. Actually, I should use up that Death Sword uses. And now it's time to fight more raptors. I think if you weren't playing any of the secret areas, that's the first raptor you run across in the entire game. I don't remember running into them in the evil cave. In fact, I don't remember much about the evil cave. That's why it's so evil. But these turrets are going to drop one by one. This is how they extend playtime in the Shadowlands. In the Toa lands. The lands of Tor. I'm so Tor talking about Tor. Oh no! That thing is resistant to fire. It absorbs fire. I'm going to have to use my dagger. Get over here. Get what's coming to you. I had a water elemental, but now I don't. Even though it's pretty hard to hit these things with the stun bubble anyway. Are we done now? Can I go on with my day? Thanks for the fire gem. That's why this is here. You can leave the area anytime you want. But I wanted a gem. Also, this is really fun. Even though it hurts me. Oh no, zombies! Oh no, bombs! I'll take the lesser of the two evils, thank you. Haha! I killed a whole bunch of zombies for my own pain. Luckily, they dropped enough mushrooms. And another shade call! Should I use it now? Nah, I'll hold on to it. I'll use it right before I fight Agito, wherever he's hanging out at. And now we're gonna head into his house and beat up people there. I'm the worst house guest ever. I arrive in his pocket dimension, and I just start killing people. And solving puzzles. And getting beat up by that white raptor. Ah! Raptor hate fire. They should. And here is his house. So I'm probably going to put a pause in it here, because this is really long and complicated, and we're already at the 16-minute mark. I'm ArmoredChocobo. I'll see you next time. Good night, folks.